Hey everyone. I hope I can keep this phone nice and steady while I'm outside. I literally have to put the phone in a little baggie and put the baggie inside another baggie that had a little bit of ice in it to keep the phone cool down while I was out here because it was so nice. I actually took the dog for a walk. Literally took the dog for a walk. I know my title is Let's Walk This Dog, but that's relating to something totally different than actually walking the dog. But it's one of those terms, it's a metaphor, as they say. So I'm out here in this nice weather. Have a few clouds in the sky, but not so bad still. So I am going to, first of all, go ahead and drop this link in here before I get too caught up and forget. And it's working just great to pin it in here. So I'm going to pin it right now. And then I also stated that tomorrow is my anniversary. Not my wedding anniversary, but my Lime Life anniversary. And if you've been following me, you know that it's a very big milestone for me. And so I wanted to share that with you today. Kind of waiting around to see if others will join us on this live. Sometimes it takes a minute for people to even notice that I am on or that there is a new live. So, and this one is says, okay, now it just gave the notification that I'm live. So I'm just gonna kind of sit here for a minute. And lately I have been doing some clean eating. How many of you have done clean eating before? So as you're popping on, do say hello. Drop a hello in the comments. If you've been exercising, drop an exercise emoji, whatever in the comments. And if you come back and watch the replay, drop a hashtag replay in the comments for me as well to let me know that you came back to watch or that you are a replay watcher. I greatly appreciate it. So I don't know how much of the inside of the house you can see. Probably not much. I can't even see anything inside. But I just got through. My husband pretty much got ahead of me, and which is fine. He removed all of the carpeting out of this one room behind me because we're getting our floors done, at least 2 rooms done tomorrow. That's all we can do right now, so we'll do more as we are able to. But that is one of the reasons that I believe my why in being in this company has started to change and shift. The main why is still the same, but as far as other things that we as time progresses, as life goes on, we end up having new goals, new desires, new things that we focus on, and new ways of doing business. So right now, look at this girl. Look at that girl. Bounce back, bounce, bounce, bounce. So let me just lay you back down in there. I'm one of those people that get easily distracted by things. So if I don't handle it at the moment, it's going to bother me. I do try to ignore some things sometimes, though, so it won't just be always bothering me. Hello, Miss Natalie. How are you? Welcome. So good to have you on. And you know what to do, girl. Go ahead and hit that share button. And I am so happy that you're here. So tomorrow is my anniversary, but I am not talking about my wedding anniversary. I am literally talking about my business anniversary. Hey, Janet. How are you? Welcome. So yeah, I tomorrow will be 2 years. Could you believe that? Please drop a party emoji in the comments for me. For tomorrow, what I plan on doing is having some kind of a game and a giveaway. I would love to give something away as a celebration of my 2 years with the company. And for those that don't know me, if you're just hopping on, my name is Naja Root. I am a beauty guide with this company that you're on the live. Well, this is not the company's live, but this is on my business page, which is Lime Life by Alcone, presented by Naja. But I am a beauty guide with Lime Life by Alcone, skincare and makeup. And so I came on the scene because I thought God wanted me to have my business finally, because I had been wanting a business of my own. And I am thankful for that, however it worked out. I even tried to do like a like a Cold Stone, what do you call it, franchise. And my husband just laughed at me at first. But if I really wanted to pursue it, I could. Because you don't let anybody tell you what you can't do. He just thought it was, a little bit, crazy thinking. But what's crazy? What's crazy yours when you don't pursue your dreams, right? So never let anybody interfere with what you want to do. And so it wasn't the right time anyway, so that's why it didn't work out. Or I never even pursued it, let's put it that way. But now that I am in Lime Life and I am doing the skincare makeup, and we have phenomenal products. If you haven't tried any of them, I have samples, and I will gladly send them out to you and share them with you. But I wanted to tell you, like I said, not only to celebrate my anniversary and talk to you about that and the fact that tomorrow is 2 years that I'm with the company, but I recently was doing some research also because I wanted to inform my audience the main differences between an MLM and a pyramid scheme. Many people will say, oh, that's what I also forgot to put in the title. I meant to put, MLM versus pyramid, and I totally forgot. But anyway, I've heard about the pyramid schemes or pyramid systems. I don't like to call things scheme unless it's really, really like trying to really take from you, and there's no way for you to get anything yourself. So that's what the difference is. A pyramid is like when people are steady pulling from you, earning from you, getting from you, but you're not getting much out of it. Whereas an MLM, which I'm a part of, excuse me, well, all of a sudden I forgot what the heck the MLM stands for. There I go, my mind goes again. Sorry, a call was trying to come in. Why can't I remember what an MLM stands for? Oh my God, I hate when that happens. Anyway, something marketing. And so, marketing something. I can't remember right now. All of a sudden it just escaped me. Golly. Anyway, that's not even so much as important as well. Once you know, when I say the word MLM and they talk about business and marketing, you know what it stands for. Well, in an MLM, it means that, and the words might come to me as I explain this, that not only are you making money off your own sales, someone else is making money off the sales that you make as well. Because it is a building up on each other kind of system. And that's what Limelife is. So it's not a scheme where one person is getting it all and you're getting nothing. They actually have it set up in place where you are also earning money, whether you have a team or not. But if you want to grow and progress in the company, you have to have a team. Or it'll behoove you to have a team. And then that way, now that's where it starts to become into that pyramid kind of scene. But it's still not where only they are benefiting. You are benefiting because you have your team and whoever's under you. It's like we feed off each other. Just like when you're in school and as a teacher, I'm a teacher, just like in school, we beg, borrow, and steal from one another as far as resources and tools and things like that we can use to teach our kids and to make our instructions better. It's that kind of system. You're not just taking from somebody. It's a give and take. It's a give and take. Because that's the only way to grow a business and really expand it. So an MLM is definitely the best way to go, and where you continue to grow yourself and then you helping others grow and pull them along with you. And that's the biggest and the best part about it all. So a pyramid is absolutely pyramid. If it's only, you going to work already? Oh, all right. Well, I'll call you in a minute. Maybe I'll get something too. Sorry, my daughter's about to go get something to eat. I'll call you. Oh, never mind. She's also helping me. In the beginning, I talked about how I'm doing some clean eating. Hey, Miss Jenny. Janie, how are you? How I'm doing some clean eating. Well, I am doing clean eating, and I've been doing it now for the past, now 12 days, really. But it's been amazing. I mean, in just 12 days, I can already see the difference in my body composition. And of course, I'm also getting myself rested and getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Last night, not a very good example, but I am buckling down and getting myself back into that routine, and I definitely wanted to eat healthier, eat cleaner, because as we get older, the body takes a little bit longer to reduce the weight that we put on, right? So, and it makes it difficult. And even though I am a small frame person, well, even me as a small frame person, as I let myself go, if I eat certain things, sugars, that's starting to build in the body, right, as fat. It's starting to process in the body as fat. So I even let go of all the sugars. The only sugars that I was really having were fruit, from the fruit sources. And so that has been great. I mean, it has been a discipline, because my daughter, my husband will eat something different, and I'm like, ooh, that smells so good. But I was on a mission. I had to doing it on purpose. So when you do something for yourself and you're doing it on purpose, you're bound to hit those results because you stick to it. And so just like my nose, just like like I said, this business, you have to be purposeful. You have to really get at what you're trying to do and really make it work for you. And by doing that, that means you're inspiring others below you. You are following and watching the guidance of the ones above you. So just like being in the military, I came in being just a specialist. Well, not just a specialist. No, I was a PFC. I'm sorry. I jumped two ranks. I was a PFC. That means I didn't come in bare ranked. I had bare shoulder. I actually had uh, a chevron and a whatever. I had rank. So even then, I wasn't in charge of anybody. So as I walked into the business, in the business, to the company, and I progressed into my career, then of course, then I became a specialist. And then as a specialist, then I had some people that I had under me that I had to manage. Not much, but it was at least one or two people, which is still a responsibility, right? And even maintaining myself, my self-discipline, and the things that I needed to maintain in my own room and stuff like that, living in the barracks. Sorry, my nose is itchy. So then as I progressed again, I started getting to more rank, the sergeant, staff sergeant, and then I became a warrant officer. So even then, you just keep progressing about the level of people that you're monitoring or you're managing. So at that point, you not only have people under you, and then they have people under them because you're delegating authority as well. And then you also have people above you and there are people above them. So, and even at the top, the even at the top, the very top of the line, the commander in chief, which is our president, is over the military, right? But even then, he has people that he has to listen to and follow. So, like I said, in this company, in MLM is the same way. You have people under you, you have people above you, but you're working together for one common goal or the common good. And so, you have to put in your effort as much as you can into the process. But let me tell you a little bit more. And now, let me tell you why I love what I do. I love what I do because not only do I get to inspire and encourage and talk to women like you, but even men also, because we have men products. And it's not just about growing women. It's all about the mentality and our frame of mind, our frame of thinking, and how we approach others and helping them grow as a person. Now, I first had to come into the realization that I had worth, that I have value, that I'm able to impact and encourage somebody else's life and their living. And so as initially, I came in selfishly. I'll be totally honest. I came in selfishly looking for how could I grow as a person in a business? How can I grow a business? And that's what my main goal is. That's what God provided for me. And then later on, maybe about a month or two later, then I started seeing that it wasn't about me. People started messaging me and telling me how my messages, the things that I was doing, impacted them and how it encouraged them, because they would never step out of their comfort zone to do the things that I was doing or other things, you name it, whatever it is that they wanted to do. Like even just as simple as putting on a color of lipstick that they never thought they would look good in. Something as menial as that. But the greater effect is when people start telling you, that your testimony really touched me. What you said yesterday really affected me. What you're doing is really caused me to look at myself and change some things about my life. When people tell you those things, that's when you realize, oh, okay, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. I'm just a little pawn in this game. So I have to make sure that, I have to be me. I can't just sit there and pretend to be somebody else and try to sugarcoat or what do you call it? Easy step through life, because I still have to be me and I have to be real and I have to show my true personality to you all, so you know who I am, right? That's the only way you're gonna know and trust me, right? So and I am so honored and I am so thankful that I've had so many women and then even men. My stepdad, he's my stepdad, of course he wants to support me, but the fact that he didn't have to. And then I have another friend that and husband that also supported me and purchased items for the men, so and he loved it. I had an actual men's day out here in my home with my husband present and everything. And one of the wives came and she accompanied her husband, which was great. And so she got to see what I was doing and he got to sample and test the products out. And out of that, he decided he wanted to buy the men's set. And so he did. And he's loving it. So so I know the products work and they speak for themselves. Once you try it, you're gonna either love them or hate them, because everything's not for everybody. And sometimes there might be something that just affects you. I have a friend that she can't wear the lips products because there's some ingredient in there that she has yet to figure out that affects her, and it causes her to have whatever effects on her lips, and so she can't wear them. He said he says that bumps me out. And just last night, I'm messaging with her. She told me that bumps me out. Hey, because I said, how are you? Welcome. She said, it bumps me out because I want to wear. I want to be able to wear them because I love the products. She said, I do. I love the products already. So it's just a bums me out that I can't wear the lip colors. But neither here nor there. She has a stash of Lime Life products that you wouldn't believe, and I have others that have quite a bit of inventory in their own home as well. And then so I told him, I said, you know what? Instead of just buying from me, have you considered doing this business yourself? Because instead of when you buy, you get credit for the purchase. I get a percentage of my own purchases, and that builds my. Not only is it building my commission, but it's also building my what do you call it? My incentive accumulation. So every month we get an incentive for having so much in sales, but you don't have there's no requirement. There's like zero requirement of sales that you must have. If you want to sit and not sell anything, that is your business. This is your business, but it is your business. You know what I mean? In both takes, it's your business. And you do with it whatever you want to do with it. If you want to push and sell, you don't want to sell anything. If you just want to, okay, maybe I'm not ready yet and I just kind of feel the waters, that's on you. Nobody's nobody's going to force you to sell anything. It's when you decide and when you're ready to start making more money, then you'll make more money. And so it's all about, what is it that you're willing to do to ensure that you are reaping the benefits of your efforts. So, and of course, nothing comes without effort. We all have to put some kind of effort into whatever we're doing if we want to reap the benefits of it. So we get 20% discount of our product. We can get up to 35% discount of our of products, and it's all about stair stepping. And then there's two kits. We have a kit that's $99, which we call the silver kit. No, that's the business kit. And then we have the silver kit, which is the bigger one, which I started with, $169. And you literally get, if you include the carrying box that it came in, that's 17 items per se. And they each have skincare and makeup in it. Both have skincare makeup. So if you're helping out right now, like I was saying earlier, it's the eve of my anniversary with Lime Life by Alcone. Tomorrow makes it 2 years that I've been hustling, if you will, or grinding in this business, in this industry. And so drop a party emoji on the comments if you don't mind. And share. And if you're new to me, up there at the top, there are 3 buttons, and you can tap on those 3 dots, and you will be able to hit the follow button and the notification button, and it will notify you when I'm on live and whenever I come on to do my videos like this. So anyway, back to talking about the business kit, right? So we have one that's called the business kit. We have another one called the silver kit. So the business kit comes with 10 items, and if you count the box, the carrying case, it's 11, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not miscounting. And they both come with skincare and makeup products in it. So you not only do you already jump in with everything in hand, not like other companies that you are required to buy almost $400 worth of items in hand. This is $400 worth of products, but it's for $169 that you're paying. And the other one, I think it's $132 worth of products, and you're only paying $99. So either way, it's a win-win. And what do you lose in the end? You end up having great, wonderful skincare and makeup to use and to finish them off as you will, or gift them if you want. But that is what you get. And so there is no lose, there's no loss, because you get to still use the products for yourself, or gift them, or give them away, or whatever, if you don't decide to continue in the business. There's no auto shipping. If you ever heard of that before, where there's no one, it pretty much goes to from the buyer to the shipper that's going to ship, and it goes directly to the person that is going to. There's no quality control in that process. We don't do that. We have a whole process of quality check and control, and we make sure that you get it. It's packaged well for you, and it's ready for you to receive it when you get it, and all the accountability is there. All the accountability measures are in place. So there's no stock. You don't have to keep a stock. There is no requirement for you to keep a stock of items in store. I have a few things because I wanted them for myself, and I wanted to have them to talk about them. And that might turn out to be you. You might decide, hey, you know what? I want to hold on to this and have it so that I can talk about it, even though you may not need it or need to use it. But maybe there's someone that you know that you could make samples out of them for. But then we also have samples in our kits. Or not in our kits, I'm sorry. Sometimes they give us an extra incentive that when you sign up, you also get some samples with it. or you just buy the samples. The samples literally are like $6 for 30 packs of samples. And then you have all these different skincare samples. We don't have makeup samples yet, but we do have skincare samples. But it's easy to create a skincare sample for someone. I've done it already several times. So people have been able to sample, whether it even be the foundation. If they weren't here with me where I can do that, most recently I had a teammate that I work with as a teacher that wanted to sample the foundation. So I had her take the quiz. We have an online quiz, which is very easy. It may take you about 5 minutes or so to complete. But then I also asked for a picture of you in the direct sunlight, not outside in direct sunlight, but in direct sunlight in front of a window, like, looking out. And then you take the picture so the way the lighting is hitting your face. So that's what we do. We ask you to take a picture so we can confirm and verify what the recommendation was that the system gave you, because some people think that you have to match to the face. You don't match to the face, you match to the neck, the chest, to the chest mainly, because you want it to be a continuous motion of uniform view from the chest up, right? So that's the reason why we asked to verify what the test gave you, because sometimes people think, oh, my skin is a little red right here, so I must need to get this color, or but it's not true. We have to look at the deep colors under our skin, and then we got to figure out, is it red? Is it yellow? What is it? So that's how we determine whether you're going to be in the Shinto shade group or in the olive shade range. So, and that's one of the services that we provide, free of charge. Nothing like it. You can't go to the mall and ask any of these makeup companies to do that for you. They don't really do that. You have to. They might assist you, but you have your own personal guide right here that will do all that for you and help you and more. So no stocking necessary. No experience is needed, because you're going to learn as you go on the job. This is one of the professions that you can go into, and it's literally training on the job, learning on the job as you go. And so as much as you want to learn, you can learn. As little you want to learn, it's up to you. But again, I remind you and I repeat, the business is your business, and however much you want to grow in it is what you have to put into it. So good to see you. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you're here. So, and the website, oh my gosh, the website is pretty much managed for you. You don't have to do, what is this note that I put here? I don't know what that is. That a 46? What does my note say? Oh, for you. The website is managed for you. You don't have to do anything except to go in, and if you want to order something for a customer, you go in there, order for them through a party, or through their link, or not their link, but their account information, and then, or you can place an order with yours, right? With the things that you're going to order for yourself. And of course, we get an option to buy retail or buy wholesale. And depending, if we buy retail, we're going to get more credit from it than we buy wholesale. Wholesale, we're going to get a discount, but then we're not going to get the incentive credits that we would normally have. So it's one of those, things. What do you want more of, right? But yeah, the website, you go into your green room, and that's where you see all the customer orders and things, and it's right there done for you. And now, guess what? It's coming up in the next month. We're going to have our own incentive program, our customer rewards program, for you as a customer, as a client, to get rewarded for all the years and all the money that you spent. They're going to put money back into your pocket. And that training is going to come here soon, and we provide that training to our clients. And then we have groups. You have groups and trainers. You have even the upline leaders, even us as lateral partners. We help each other. We train one another on different things. We assist one another. And it's never where you are by yourself or alone and you feel like you're only doing this by yourself. Excuse me. I am a believer in, I'm not going to hold your hand, because it's not my job to hold your hand, but I will partner with you, because that's what I am to do. That's what we want to do to help each other. Is to we partner together. We come up with ideas. We try to market ourselves, whatever it is. And really, all the images and things that you might see me post, a lot of them come from the company. If I want to take a picture with an item, fixing my hair, then that'll be my picture that I took myself. You can tell what is a manufactured photograph that's professional made, and then you can see what other photograph was made by the person, myself, by the seller themselves, because you can see that it's more in a natural setting, things like that, and it makes it more personal, right? And when you have time, you do. When you don't have, then you go with what you have. And then of course you always want to find and get your clients and friends of friends and friends of your fellow beauty guys that have proof that certain things work, or how they've worked for them, and how much time it's taken them to get the results that we're trying to achieve. And then you share that, just like I did in my stories. You share that and let people see exactly how the products are working for them. Like I showed you how my skin, look at my skin, I can get even closer. My skin was hurting. I'm starting to get little beady sweat beads, but my skin was hurting about, what, month and a half ago? What month are we in? Let's say early June. Late May, early June. Why? Because of my school schedule and and what we were doing with trying to get parents on the virtual learning and doing assignments and stuff like that, and monitoring their children. So that was very stressful for me, and it got to the point where I was starting to build anxiety because I was trying to do all this stuff at one time, and I exacerbated it myself. Because then I started to get to the point where, it's kind of like you're hyperventilating because you're starting to get anxious and you want to get it done and you just can't get it all done. But then I had to stop myself, shut myself down for a moment and make a to-do list. And I knew that. And so that's why I finally said, okay, you know what? This is enough. Let me get my notepad. Let me write down, okay, what do I need to have done on Mondays, on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, on Thursdays, and Fridays? And I literally had to make a schedule. And I told myself, you know what? I'm not letting this affect me this way anymore. And so, but as the school year was coming to an end, I started to kind of like get like that. And I wait a minute, okay, and I had to back up. And that time it didn't get as bad, but I started seeing it happen again. So now I know how to manage that, and we have to know how to manage ourselves and the things that affect us. So if something's affecting you negatively, then you step aside and you take a look back. You step aside and look out, and see what is happening. Why is it happening? How can you affect change? How's it changing you? Is it for the better, for the worse? And then you act upon that and make a plan. Make a plan and act upon it. Right? And if you need to seek someone's help and assistance, then you do that. That's what we're here for. We are here for one another if you happen to be in the company. And there was a time when I wouldn't even so much talk about the opportunity so much because I felt like, I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. But you know what? This is a business. If you go to Walmart, there are different vendors that have, like, even Hallmark has their cards in Walmart, right? Because they're trying to sell their product. When you go to the mall, you have all these vendors staged out throughout the mall, right? What are they doing? They're selling their products. They're just not online like I am, right? So I had to get over myself with that, right? And like I said, if you're not learning, every day I'm learning something, and every day I'm hopefully progressing in one way or another, because we can't just assume, that everything's just going to work itself out. We have to put some effort into it. So that's what I wanted to come on and share with you all. And like I was saying, people at the malls, they have their vending stations, and they're doing their business. They try to call you over to them and all that. That's no different than what I'm doing. No different than what I'm doing, except I'm on a live video sharing the products with you by showing you how to wear them, show them how to put it on, show you what it does for you, the benefits that it has for you, and why you need it, right? So, and that's what we're doing. We're providing a service. Me and my braces. We're providing a service, and a service that, another caller tried to come in. So I guess I better go so I can get this call, because I think somebody's trying to buy something that we're getting rid of a lot. We're trying to declutter. So we're getting rid of things that we're no longer needing and we made room for. So I think they're trying to reach me so they can come and pick up one of the items. So I better go so I can service them. So, and I have them waiting. So thank you all so much for watching. If you stuck around the whole time, say me in the comments, because I would love to get something to you, something special to you for being here with me. So I see a 1 up there, and a lot of times it doesn't show me who's on. But people usually watching in the background, or they'll come back and watch the replay. And when I get off the video, a lot of times it might be somebody that's more people that have been watching. They just didn't, readily project their names out so we can see who they are, and that's okay. But I would love for you to come out and say hello and tell me where you're watching from, because this business is not a one-person business. It's all of us business. And so I'm servicing you, and likewise, you're servicing me, because you're here, you're watching me, you're giving me your attention, and you're listening to what I have to share, and hopefully you're picking up something that I'm sharing that you can benefit from, you can use, or maybe you just giving me your support, which is just as great. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping me celebrate my 2nd year anniversary. So if you're watching this today, whether it be replay or whatnot, hey, Janet, so is you still hanging on? Good for you, girlfriend. I got something for you. If it's not that, then it's tomorrow. I'll be doing I'm going to do a giveaway to celebrate my 2nd year with the business. So be here, we'll be square. All right, so tell your friends, invite them over. I will announce when I'm going on live, and so you can come on with me and support me on that. More likely, it's going to be closer to the end of the day, If it's maybe somewhere around 3 or between 3, 5, or 7, between 3 to 7, somewhere in there. But I'll let you know. And so, because of course I got to do church first, and so anytime after that, literally. But I'll announce it, and hopefully you're able to watch. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember, always know your worth, feel your worth, and embrace your worth. And I hope that something that I shared today has impacted you, has encouraged you, has given you more information. If you've been thinking or had any inkling about any of our products, using any of our products, or even doing this business and want to know more about it, asking questions don't hurt. You know, you're not committing yourself to anything, so I'll be more than happy to answer your questions, whether it be about the skincare makeup or whether it be about the business opportunity. Either way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt to ask questions, all right? You're not committing to anything. So again, thank you so much. And by the way, I mentioned earlier that I'm doing clean eating. So if you want the same menu that I'm following, let me know and I'll send that to you. So, but send me a message and I'll send it to you there. All right. Thank you. God bless. Love you. Mwah. Good night. Good day. Nacha out.